as heavy downpours continue. Around 100 flood warnings remain in place. We look at why British winters are getting wetter.
Hello. There is no end in sight just yet to the relentless rain that continues to plague many parts of the UK.
Good morning. Today we're starting off on a cloudy, murky note. There's outbreaks of rain through the day pushing northwards and eastwards. It looks like at the end of the week something drier will come our way, but that's only going to be briefly.
And Carol, I was hoping I might be able to see Larry the cat for you. I know you're a fan, but sadly he's not here at the moment. Even he's staying inside.
He's a very wise pussycat, John. I don't blame you. I'm hoping to see him as well. And the temperature currently in London is around 8 degrees. But of course, there's been a lot of rain recently, and we still have a lot of flood warnings in force. There are 99 in England at the moment, 2 in Scotland. River levels are high, the ground is saturated, and over the next few days, we are looking at further outbreaks of rain. The Met Office has a couple of yellow weather warnings out for eastern Scotland because today and tomorrow we're looking at heavy and persistent rain. In fact, by the end of tomorrow, we could have as much as 100 millimetres of rain. So there's a risk of flooding and also some travel disruption to watch out for. Good morning. It's a cloudy start to the day. It's also dank. We've got outbreaks of rain pushing steadily northwards. It's not really until the end of the week we see something drier coming our way and colder, but it'll be short-lived. Good morning, Sal. Was it murky when you came in this morning?
Very, and dark.
Very dark.
Neither of those things are good.
No, indeed, and you can throw in some dankness in there as well. Good morning, everyone. That is pretty much what it's like for many parts of the country this morning. This picture from Cornwall tells its own story. It's quite foggy, it's cloudy, and it's also quite dank as well. We've got outbreaks of rain pushing northwards today. It will remain fairly cloudy as well. In fact, if you're in Aberdeenshire, you will already know this. There have been, until yesterday, 19 consecutive days without sunshine. And if that wasn't bad enough, we've already had 40% of the amount of rainfall we would expect for the whole year. Now, this will be updated this morning, and also in the next couple of days, today and tomorrow, we're looking at potentially in eastern Scotland as much as another 100 millimetres. That's getting on for 4 inches.
Let's get the weather from Carol. Hi, Carol. Very grey here in London today.
It certainly is, John. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's quite a grey start for many of us actually this morning. And temperature-wise, well, if you're in the wind, it will feel a bit chilly. But Cardiff at the moment is 9. London, where John is 8. Edinburgh is 6 degrees. It gives you a rough idea if you're just stepping out. Now, for the rest of the week, there will be further outbreaks of rain. It's going to turn colder by Friday, and we're going to see some snow, mostly on the hills, but in the north of Scotland on Thursday, we could see some of that down to sea level. And then on Saturday, it's going to be briefly drier. We'll see some sunshine, but through the day on Saturday, a weather front coming in from the Atlantic will reintroduce some wet and windy weather, leading us back into an unsettled period once again.
People in more than 100 areas across the UK are preparing for more flooding, with even more rain to come this week.
Hi, good afternoon. We have got some brightness out there across our region, but the cloud is coming in, so I think the sunshine turning a bit more hazy. For all of us, a slightly cloudier, wetter afternoon.
But before then, there is more rain. Now, this chart shows you just how wet it's been, the number of consecutive days of rain in a row there, and it's been particularly wet in the southwest of England. It's actually rained in some places every day this year, and it's partly the persistent nature of the rain together with some heavy bursts that's led to all these flood warnings. Most of the warnings in England are across the Trent, Severn and the West Country, and we've got a soggy picture here sent by one of our weather watchers. You can see on the banks of the Trent how wet it is, and you can imagine how wet and muddy those dogs are going to get.
When can you make it stop raining?
So many people are asking me this. I'm just going to get my cauldron out. And right, it's just like this, and we've all just got to accept it. I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do about it. The right clothing, don't go out with an umbrella. But there is, you know, there are bits of dry weather. And actually, I've said this already, but Saturday, chilly and drier. So all hopes for Saturday. Here we go, let's take a look.
Ben Rich is here with more water.
Yes, yet more water, Sophie. Every time I find myself here, the forecast seems to be the same. More cloud, more rain. It's been another pretty gloomy and wet day for many of us.
We're all bored of talking about the rain, aren't we?
We are. And there's more of it to come, Victoria, believe it or not. I did manage to find, once again, a little bit of brightness from our Weather Watcher pictures today. That was how it looked at Osterley earlier on, but largely grey skies there at Battersea Power Station. Into tomorrow, it's going to be a cloudy and a damp start.
Alex, what is going on with all this rain?
I know, it doesn't feel like there's any let-up at the moment, but there is a little bit of good news that on Valentine's Day, actually, it's looking a little drier and brighter. But today, it certainly felt like another wet and grey day. But I've got some news, some brighter news. The UK is actually getting sunnier. Scientists at the universities of Malaga and Murcia have discovered that Britain is actually 4% sunnier than it was in 1994. Why is this? Well, in the UK, there is 97% less sulphur dioxide emissions compared to 1990. Less pollution and global warming has led to a change in cloud formation, meaning that they hold larger droplets of water, which actually lets through more sunlight. If you've forgotten what it is like to have a nice sunny day, take a look at these pictures. This is from the 1st of May, when it was actually 29 degrees Celsius. Spring is not too far away. However, at the moment, it feels a million miles away. Let's take a look at the satellite and radar sequence from earlier today, and you can see the bands of rain moving in and just how extensive that cloud is up and down the country. And as we head through the next few days, let's take a look at the pressure setup. Low pressure, never really too far away, but just want to point out that we do have colder conditions moving in for Friday, and that could turn some of the precipitation a little on the wintry side. Right, let's take a look at the forecast right now. Well, conditions will be staying unsettled as we head through the next few days. More spells of heavy rain, just to point out, still rain warnings for eastern parts of Scotland and also out towards the southwest as well. As we head through the next few days, as I say, something a bit brighter to look forward to come Friday and also on Saturday, a dry day with a fair amount of sunshine. So yeah, more rain to come, but as I say, Valentine's Day looking pretty bright at the moment.
I'm glad you got that one sorted, Alex. Thanks very much.